joining.
Yeah, I can join whenever.
Well, welcome everyone. Let's call our meeting to order. First of all, let's look at our minutes. Do we have a copy of the minutes?
They're in the packet.
Are there any questions about the minutes? Questions? If not, do I hear a motion we approve the minutes?
So
Move to approve.
And there is a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Let's go to number 3, program mission and referral update. Casey?
We just wanted to give you guys an update since our last meeting. Obviously, we got started on this slide. We launched on August of 21st, and we had our first participant. Hey, before we move on, I just wanted to make a note about the new logo. Just kind of point that out. I don't know. I think some of you had an opportunity to see that at the training, but we were fortunate to have Knox County IT design that. Our team took a vote on it, and PBA was very nice to create that sign that's affixed to the front of the bench for us at no charge. So big thanks to PBA. So we're going to have minutes. Just to give an update, obviously we launched on the 21st, and we took our first participant on August 28th. To date, we've had 36 referrals. 16 of them were non-admissions, whether that was between being denied or we had withdrawn referrals. So there are 9 pending, and to date we have 10. And effective next Friday on the 1st, we will have our 11th participant. So we are moving right along. Just wanted to give you guys an update on the referrals and what we've been doing for the past 6 months.
Can you give us those numbers again? I was trying to write them all down, but
Yeah. So
okay.
in your handout,
I got
right
it.
behind the minutes is a little slide that we prepared. It's up on the screen that just has those stats. Some of us are in staffing from week to week, so we're aware of the numbers. But I just wanted to keep you guys or update you guys on that.
As I recall, we had talked about if we could get 15 the first year, we would consider that successful. We're at 11, so.
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing that up. Mike and I discussed this earlier. I know when you say that number, like, 10 or 11, that might not seem significant, but with 2 court case managers, ideally fully loaded would be 30. So it's not to be compared to recovery court or veterans treatment court, where they might have 60 or 70 or a larger number. Like at max, we would have 30.
Any questions on that? Good job by everyone. Our budget. It's budget time, and so the state has, I think, given us the same amount of money as last time. So, Casey, you want to talk about that?
Absolutely. So we are a cost down budget. So the state has allocated to us annually $236,000. So that's what we get. That's what they give us, and they allow us to, allocate to different line items where that goes. So I gave you guys via email, and it's in your packet, probably smaller font than the email documents that you would have been able to review on your computer. But the first in the handout is basically just what we submitted to the state. The second one is a narrative, and thank you, Council Cooper, for attention to some of the edits that you recommended there. They were needed. And then we did the what's different. And so I tried to, and this is very tiny, so I don't expect you to be able to see it on this handout, but maybe on your computer you saw just the difference. It was just a comparison of where we kind of moved funds differently than the last fiscal year budget. Does anyone have any questions about the budget as it's presented? Any recommendations, comments, concerns, anything of that nature?
If not, we need to approve it, and then we will send it to commission for their approval.
Great. So yes, the contract won't actually be to us from the Tennessee Department of Mental Health Substance Services. They told me early to mid-May. So that's when it will be submitted at that junction. Obviously it would go to the mayor's office. If we need to add that to the commission, we'll get all of that in line once we get that copy of the contract. So.
If there are no questions, is there a motion that we approve this budget?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Number 4, Community Coordinating Committee update.
Yeah, this is a pretty simple agenda item. Basically, just wanted to advise you guys that our community coordinating committee is still meeting the second Tuesday of each month via Zoom. Last month we did do it at we coincided it with the KBA sponsored Mental Health Court 101 training. But next month we will be having, you guys are always welcome to attend. We encourage you to do so. We do monthly agency spotlights, and next month will be Knox County Office of Housing and Stability. Aaron Reed, Executive Director, will focus on that. So I did include in roster in the handout just to kind of show you who all is serving. It seems to be a beneficial meeting and collaborative effort. So if you guys ever want to pop in or ever want to add anything, that would be pleased.
We've had some really good meetings in this Mental Health Court Advisory Board. And one in particular I was able to attend. We had a provider from just across the county line in Sevier County who we would like to partner with when it's an appropriate placement. And they were, refresh my recollection of their name, they had two presenters.
Our Seasons of Gratitude luncheon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Yes, so that was Sanctuary Wellness,
Mm-hmm.
and they are a mental health treatment facility. They are located in Seymour, and so they were gracious enough to sponsor our luncheon. They came and presented, and they've also given us a scholarship, so a scholarship to their facility. We haven't taken advantage of that to this time. It is outside of Knox County, so that limits a possible participant as far as like transportation and their treatment stuff. So, but we are thankful for that.
Weren't they building a new facility in Knox County?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
That was their intentions and their goal. They had good plans in our surrounding area. So, we are also meeting on March 1st with Tennessee Wellness Center, and they are also expressing interest in wanting to give us a scholarship. So we're looking forward to doing a tour, meeting with their program director out there on Friday the 1st of March. More to follow.
Any questions for Casey about that? If not, let's move on to the MHCAB meetings.
This was just a friendly reminder, if you guys wouldn't mind to put these dates on your calendars. We sent you out Outlook invites for those. They are less than desired on Friday afternoons, I know, but it seems to be a time that has worked for the many schedules that we're working with. So we're trying to keep these brief, and in fact, I think we're to the near concluding this one. So I think you'll see that these are rather quick. However, I would encourage everyone to let me know if you want to add something to the agenda, if there's anything that you guys want to review, items of interest.
Is there anything else that we need to bring up? Any other issues, concerns, criticisms? Or would anybody just like to give me a good cuss?
I'd like to take a minute to introduce Sabrina Green if y'all haven't met her. She is our wonderful new case manager, and I was very fortunate to get to meet her in the interview process, and I have had a chance to work with her a couple weeks now, and I'm very grateful for her, and she brings some special expertise. You came to us from Volunteer Ministry Center, right?
Correct.
And she's got a wonderful additional skill set. She's got knowledge of how to place people and help them with housing. She's got great knowledge of some of the programs that are available to folks. And these programs could potentially beneficially impact our participants. So we're grateful to have Sabrina with us.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
This may be an overly broad question, but is there anything that the mental health court needs to bring to the advisory board's attention for our consideration? Are there issues that you need assistance with? Is there anything in particular? I mean, this is our first, when we met last time, there wasn't a mental health court. Where do things stand? Is everything running smoothly? Or are there any things that the board needs to address?
thank you for the offer and the inquiry. At this point, I think we're doing good, and there isn't anything at this time. However, I anticipate in May we'll have an item to bring to you guys. So once that comes a little bit more fruition and get that collected a little bit more than in May. But at this,
She's
at
holding
this
her cards
juncture,
close to her
we're
vest,
doing
isn't
good. It's good. As, moving right along. So.
At this point, I'd move to adjourn.